we were invited by the Architectural League to participate in the Times Square Valentine's competition this year. We were aware of the competition every year, but we never imagined that we would be invited to do a heart. We never saw ourselves designing anything heart-shaped. So when we were invited, it was a competition of 6 competitors. And then we said, okay, now we have to do a heart. Let's see what we come up with. We usually work with plastic tanks. So we're looking for a tank that could give us a heart.
Yeah, I think the easy part of the heart, as we mentioned before, is that the heart is a symmetric shape. So once one side was resolved, it was easy to finish it. And by cutting the tank with a diagonal line, we were able to come with the shape.
So the other part is that we usually work with plastic tanks, but also we like to turn things into musical instruments or sound instruments. So the competition being about the heart, we looked at the sonorous side of the heart and the beating. So it was very straightforward, like let's do a heart that people can beat.
And it's also a beating heart itself. So it's an installation that had a heartbeat sound going on, and then there was also a light that was going with it and just pulsating. People
just passing by just drum a little bit and keep walking. Also, like musicians stop and play for a while. It was very fun.
Yeah, and there were different instruments that people could explore. So I think that was successful to have distinct sounds happening. And there was also an electronic pad, some PVC pipes that had a very different sound. So we think people are usually not exposed to sound instruments. A large amount of population is not. So it was something that people enjoyed, we think.
Because we wanted to think on an instrument that can be played by not only one person, but many, 6 minimum, so that you play not only a rhythm, but you compose a song in the setting in Times Square.
Yeah, so people also got the chance to just tag along another rhythm that was already going on next to them, and maybe some people met a little bit in the spirit of St. Valentine's.
It's also interesting that the kind of audience you have, like people that like to engage with musical instruments, but also people that just like the heart shape and go there and take a picture with the heart in the background.
Yeah, and different positions. We saw many people exploring how to hug the heart or just stand or do the heart shape itself. So it was interesting for us also to observe how people interact with it.
Well, the transformation is because when we were thinking about the heart, we usually do temporary public art installations, and then every time that the installation is over, we have to figure it out to do something with it. Many times you don't find a place to put it and you have to scrap it or turn it into something else. So in this case, being such a big installation, it's a big heart, a pair of tanks, we thought that we could turn it into something that people could use also in a public space. So the idea of turning the shells around and turning into seating was a great idea, and now that's what it is.
Yeah, the challenge was to have everything that was needed for the transformation already inside the heart. So when we came to Times Square and did the transformation, it was really simple to open up the heart, take some structural parts, rotate them, and then obviously take the plastic tanks and also rotate them and just have everything on site already.
You said you were working a lot with plastic tanks. How did you come to this idea?
I think the beginning is just the aesthetics of the industrial object. We like a lot these machine-like objects. that we can operate with. We can just cut, modify, alter, turn into something else. And then because we like to work in the public space, they are very suitable for that because they are for outdoors. Plastic is great for that reason. Can stand rain, snow, heat.
Also, its shape, which is meant to usually contain, it's really good for acoustics. So this is also one of the reasons why we found the first tank.